Hi everyone, welcome to Code Kamkaj YouTube channel. I hope everybody are doing good. Today's video will be discussing about what Airflow can do, what all places Airflow can fit, and what all actions you can perform with Airflow. So those all points will cover, and that's why I brought few points where Airflow fit directly into that, and you can use Airflow into that respected area, and you can take advantage of Airflow. So stay tuned till this video. We'll discuss bunch of these all concept and it will end this session. So I brought the first point called as data pre-processing and transformation, which means like an Airflow can use for orchestrating ETL, which is extract, transform, load. We can use for data pre-processing task and all. So where you can use Airflow for retrieving the data from your relation database or any APIs or CSV JSON files or any your cloud services such as S3 or GCP or Azure. When it comes to transform into this data pre-processing and transformation only, so it's apply the data cleaning like aggregations or if you want you can use the investments also. So where you can use a Python script or pandas, sparks or SQL transformations, or it can use a big queries into your BigQuery, and it can use for Redis, Redshift, and it can use for Snowflake, where all the data warehousing concept you can use it, where you can use for cleaning and doing the aggregators. The next one is load. So after transforms, it can push transform data into your data warehouses such as Snowflakes, BigQueries and Redshift, or any analytical database or storage system. So these all places you can use Airflow for data pre-processing and transformation and load. The next one is data movement. So like it can automate the schedule the movement of your data across the different system. And if you have data resides in a system, so if you'd like to use a Airflow to move a data from your system to some other system, so you can use Airflow. For example, like you can transfer the file to or from to your cloud services like cloud storage services such as AWS S3 or GCP or Azure Blob, and you can use servers called as FTP and SFTP. So we can use it for on premises, or you can use it for cloud basis, and you can synchronize the data between like databases or data lakes or any cloud platform such as S3 or S3 of AWS or GCP. So those all places you can use Airflow for data movement in between your cloud services or in between your on premises or in between your local to cloud or cloud to local. So wherever you would like to use the situation, or Airflow can fit into that. Next one is scheduling and orchestration. So Airflow can automate the workflows where you can have scheduling capabilities, and it can use cron expressions where you can predefine when you would like to run the respected execution. It can be your hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, and you can specify the date. So it has all you can specify all task dependencies. You can specify features like backfill Mr. Task, and you can mention automatically. It can retrieve the failed task and pass and resume workflows as it is needed as per the features where you can use for like a scheduling and orchestration area. So it's purely depend on like up to you where how you'd like to schedule or orchestrate to enter your workflows. You can use a Python, or you can use any other language. You can specify it when would like to run the respected script, and you can add all your cron job into it. So that's where you can Airflow can fit into it. The next one is database operations. So especially it's used for automating the databases task, such as like data queries, executing SQL queries, and schema management, which is automate schema updates or any migrations. And it can use for maintenance task also, such as performing your backups, any other task. So it can be your daily task also, like backups. If you are working in a productionized environment, so it's better practice to take your backup of your database. Maybe it can be daily, it can be weekly, so for a safer side, not losing the data. And I understand you may use orchestrator, you may use backups for that, but it's better practice to take your data backup and storing into any other place. So it's a best practice. So that place you can use Airflow. And as I mentioned, schema management, so it can be used to automate the or update the schema or migrate the schema. So there you can use the Airflow. And yeah, so most of the all the database it will be MySQL, SQL, Oracle, and PostgreSQL, and DynamoDB. So it will support all the databases are available in here. Next one is machine learning workflows. So, as you know, we have the machine learning workflows such as, you know, data pre-processing, model training, and evaluation and deployment. So, other features are there. So, you can take advantage of Airflow. You can run your machine learning workflows, and you can orchestrate the complete machine learning pipeline with the Airflow. And you can just need to specify where your code resides, and you need to write the, you know, you need to interact with the Airflow to execute all those, you know, workflows. So, accordingly, your Airflow will run all your machine learning workflows. So there it will fit into it. And CSD automation, so yet it has been supported but not dynamic like currently whatever CSD automation tools are available like Jenkins or GitHub Actions or GitLab and Azure DevOps. But it has some limited features where it comes to CSD automation. But yeah, I can take advantage of all those. You can use a Jenkins or a GitLab pipelines to trigger the airflow, and accordingly it will build or it will perform all the machine learning workflows. So you can integrate your actual CI/CD pipeline with your Airflow, and you can execute all the tasks. And it Airflow can use for deployment applications also. So if you would like to use any deployments, you can take advantage of Airflow, but not like dynamic like a independent CI/CD pipeline. But the features are limited. The next one is notification and alerting. So it's enable the notification task and the workflow status, whether it is actively working or scheduled or failed or whatever status. It will send the alert, like it will specify the task failure or retrieves, and any workflows completion or failure, so it will mention. So it will suppose the email and Microsoft Teams and Slacks and SMS. So it's notify all the messaging applications. So you can take advantage of it to make a notification and alerting about your DAX, and what is the status of it, and what is the dependency life cycle, where it got failed and everything. You can notify it. The next one is a system monitoring and maintenance. So Airflow system, I mean, it's check the in a better way I can articulate that. So we can use Airflow for system health checks and maintenance purposes, like it will go and monitor the API responses like database connections or a system uptime. So we can use that. And we can use our service maintenance also, like log rotations and backups. And we can run a task every day to verify the all database are operational or not. So there we can use Airflow for system monitoring and maintenance. So it's up to you, like you can specify any operator in your Airflow, like a HTTP sensor for API monitoring, or any custom script for specifying the maintenance task, or checking the database operational. So it's up to you how would like to make a automation with that. You can enable it that with system monitoring and maintenance with Airflow, but it's optional, like you can use it. But there are a bunch of tools are available in the market where you can use dynamically other than depending on only Airflow. But Airflow is giving this feature also where you can take advantage of. The next one is a custom task execution. So here, you can create and execute a custom workflows, wherever you have a use case. It's not only depend on all the list of point that we have brought. So it's have a you have any custom task where you'd like to execute it. So you can, just you can use any Python to define the task and specific requirements. So you can just mention all your customized task in your Python code, and you can execute it. So, okay, if you would like to give a better examples, you can use for calculating the KPI and any kind of model training, and you can run any simulators, and you can run any custom script for. If you have any containerized applications, so you can use a custom script in a containers using a Docker operator, or if you'd like to trigger a CLI commands via Bash operator, you can use that. So everywhere you can use a custom script or custom task execution with your Airflow, and you can, as per your customized requirement. So it's up to you how would like to make a customization and make the things done so with Airflow. So these are the places you can use Airflow while taking all the points, like from data pre-processing to custom task. So I brought few points where I Airflow fit into it, but there are other points are available or other points are left. So if you found that, I request you to drop your comments in comment section where Airflow can fit into it. And I felt these are all the main points where Airflow can fit into it, and you need to know what Airflow can do other than other than the other features. So that's why I brought it. And I'm going to stop the session here. I hope it is make you knowledgeable and make you easy to understand. If you have not clear about any point or any explanation, I request you to drop your comments in comment section, and I'm happy to hear you back and reply you back. So thanks for watching. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you don't, I'll keep asking on every video. So until then, bye bye.